Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you children all? Hope you people are good. So in the previous video we have studied about closure property and commutative property. These two properties we have studied about and verify whether the whole numbers are closure and commutative or not under all basic four operations. So today we are going to study about associativity or we can say associative property of addition and multiplication. Instead of subtraction, today we are going to study about whether the whole numbers are associative or not under two basic operations, that is addition and multiplication. Okay, so let's begin with, so what is the difference between associative property and commutative property? Means there is only a difference of terms. In commutative property we are having two terms, that is a plus b equals to b plus a. We are proving like this: a plus b equals to b plus a. Okay, so this is for one term and this is another term. Only two terms we are having at LHS side as well as RHS side. But in case of associative property we are having three terms. Okay, so here also we need to prove whether LHS and RHS are equal or not. Similar case we need to follow. If LHS and RHS both are equal, then we have to say that the whole numbers are associative under whatever the operations we are performing. If they are not equal, it means LHS and RHS, if they are not equal, then we have to say that whole numbers are not associative. Okay, so let's begin with the class. What are whole numbers? Yes, exactly. The numbers which start from 0 are called whole numbers. So from 0 to infinity we can take any numbers. Okay, so our topic is associative property of associative property of addition for whole numbers. Okay, we are checking out for the whole numbers whether whole numbers are associative or not. Okay, is that clear, ma? The question is associative property of addition for whole numbers. So first associative property of addition for whole numbers, we are going to write the general form. What is the general form? General form is nothing but easiest way I will show you how to write general form. As I said you, in commutative property we are having two terms, that is a plus b equals to b plus a, or a and b are the two terms. But instead of two terms in associative property we are having three terms, a, b, c. As we are doing for the addition, now we are going to write like this. Easiest way I will show you: a plus b plus c equals to, here also you need to write a plus b plus c. Then what is the difference on both the sides? Yes, we need to give the bracket to the first two terms and here we have to give the bracket to the last two terms. So how to read this? A plus b, this bracket is called it as, or we are going to read it as of. Okay, so a plus b of plus c, and this right hand side we are having a plus of b plus c. This is the way to read this. Okay, so associative property of addition we have written, the general form is a plus b of plus c, and RHS side we are having a plus of b plus c. As in the commutative property also we have taken two times separately, one time LHS part, another time RHS part. Similarly here also we are going to write like that only. First we are going to solve LHS part, then after that we are going to solve RHS part. Then after that we are going to check out whether both are equal or not, and based on that we are going to conclude what is the result. Okay, so first we need to take our own whole numbers. Okay, so let a equals to whatever the whole number you want to take, you can take. From 0 to infinity you can choose any number. So I am taking here, suppose a is equals to 15, b is equals to 25 and c equals to 10. Okay, these are the three different whole numbers. Okay, these are the whole numbers I have taken. Now first part I am going to choose as LHS LHS stands for left hand side. Okay, so LHS side, what it is given? A plus B of plus C. Now in this condition we are going to substitute the values of ABC whatever we have taken. So what is the value of A? Yes, exactly it is 15. So 15 plus what is the value of B? Yes, it is 25. So 15 plus 25 plus, and we need to substitute the value of C, that is 10. Here I have substituted. So 15 plus 25. How much it is? Why we are going to add first 15 plus 25? Why we are not adding this 10, 25, then after that 15? Because as I explained you before also, we need to follow the body mass rule. Okay? Body mass rule we are following here. Okay, brackets of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. This is the way we need to give the priority to the terms whatever present, and whatever the operations are present in the expression, we need to go according to this. Okay, body mass rule. So first one we need to B, it is given. B stands for brackets. It means first we need to solve the terms which are present within the brackets. So what are the terms present in the bracket? 15 and 25, and the operation is given as plus. So we have to go for the addition. Because of that reason, first we are solving the terms whatever present within the brackets. So 15 plus 25, how much it is? Yes, exactly it is 40. 40 plus, now the next term is left out is 10. Now 40 plus 10 is nothing but 50. Okay, so this is the LHS value you got. LHS is equals to 50 you have got. Now the next thing we need to find out for the RHS. Here the other part I am going to explain you. RHS. RHS is nothing but right hand side. Okay. So what is the condition given? A plus of B plus C. Now what is the difference you are finding on both the sides? Yes, here first we solve A plus B, but here we are solving first B plus C. That is only the difference. Okay, irrespective of their order, we are performing the operation, then afterwards we are checking out the result. So whether both the sides are equal or not, we are going to verify. So A plus of B plus C, the value of A is given as 15 plus of B value is given as 25 plus C is given as 10. Okay, so 15 plus, again we are solving the first terms which are present within the bracket. So 25 plus 10 is nothing but 35. Okay, here first we solved 15 plus 25, we have added to them. There we are first adding 25 and 10. So here we got 15 plus 35, so all together which is nothing but 50 only. Okay, this is your RHS value. So here RHS you got it as 50, and here LHS you got it as 50. Are they equal? Yes, anybody can say they are equal. So what we have to conclude? We have to conclude that whole numbers are associative under addition. Why they are associative under addition? Because the operations we have performed is addition, and we have checked after substituting whether they both are equal or not, and we observe that LHS is also 50 and RHS is also 50. So by this we have concluded that whole numbers are associative under addition. They are associative under addition. Now the next operation we are going to check whether they are associative or not under multiplication. So only here three different whole numbers I have taken. By taking your own whole numbers, any whole number you can take, and by substituting you can verify whether the result is equal or not. If they are not equal, you need to ask the question to me in the comment box. You can ask your questions, whatever the queries you are having, you can write and ask to me so that I can clarify your doubts. Hopefully this is clear to you people. One more time I will explain associative property of addition for whole numbers. This we are going to prove Okay, so general form is a plus b of b plus c and equals to a plus of b plus c. Okay, the LHS and RHS, two different parts are given over here. So these whole numbers we need to take of our own. I have taken my own whole numbers, you can take your own whole numbers. Then LHS part first I have taken. The condition is a plus b of b plus c. In this I have substituted. As I said you, we need to follow the body mass rule. Because of that reason, first I have given the priority to the terms which are present within the bracket. Then after that we have simplified this and we got the answer LHS as 50. Then after that other part we have taken, that is RHS, which stands for right hand side, and whatever the condition is there, that condition I have taken. After substituting, I have checked the result and I observed that both are equal, LHS and RHS. So as both are equal, we have concluded that whole numbers are associative under addition. So the next one we are going to check out for multiplication. Okay, so let's see whether the whole numbers are yes associative or not. Multiplication, under multiplication, fine. Associative property of multiplication. Associative property of multiplication for whole numbers. Same whole numbers, just we have changed the operation addition to multiplication. Okay, so what is the general form we will get? Exactly, the general form is just addition we need to replace with multiplication operation. Okay, so as I said you, the easiest way, what I said you, yes, a into b into c we need to write a into b into c equals to a into b into c. Now what to do? Yes, we have to give the bracket to the first two terms and here we need to give the bracket to the last two terms. Okay, so this is the general form under multiplication of associative property. Now we need to take the whole numbers. Let a is equals to 4, b equals to 5 and 6, c equals to 7. Okay, any whole numbers we can take. Now we need to take the LHS part first. LHS stands for left hand side. LHS I am taking, that is a into b of into c. Okay, whatever the terms we have taken ABC, that we need to replace with this numbers. So a is 4 into, and what is the value of b? 5, exactly. So 4 into 5 into the value of c is given as 7. Now 4 times of 5 is nothing but 4 5s 20 into 7. Okay, which gives 7 times of 0 is 7. 7 times of 0 is 0. Then 7 times of 2 is 14. Okay, this is the LHS part. Okay, LHS we got it as 140. Now we are going to check out for RHS. RHS stands for, yes, right hand side. What is the condition? A into of b into c. So again we need to substitute the values of ABC. A is 4 into b is 5 into c is 7. Okay, so 4 into, now first we need to solve bracket terms, that is 5 into 7. Okay, so 5 times of 7 is nothing but 35. Then you need to multiply this 4 into 35. If you are unable to, in the rough column you need to solve 35 into 4. Hopefully everyone knows this multiplication, it is too easy. 4 times of 5 is 20, 22 is 2 carry, then 4 3 is 12, 12 plus 2 is nothing but 14. Okay, so here 4 into 35 you have solved over here and got the answer as 140. You need to write 140. What is this? This is RHS, right hand side value, RHS value. So what you have observed over here, LHS and RHS, again they are equal. They are equal under which operation? Yes, they are equal under multiplication. So what we have observed here, LHS and RHS are equal, and in the previous problem also under multiplication also we have, under addition also we have checked that the LHS and RHS are equal. So how we are going to conclude the final statement? We need to write LHS equals to RHS, LHS equals to RHS. Okay, therefore whole numbers are associative. They are associative. They are associative under multiplication. If you are checking out for addition, you need to write they are associative under addition. If you are checking out for multiplication, then you need to write for multiplication. Okay, so the final statement we have written, this 3 dots says that therefore. We have to read that is as therefore. Therefore whole numbers are associative. Okay, associative under multiplication. As previously we have checked for addition, so you need to write the statement whole numbers are associative under addition. So what we have studied today? Yes, today we have studied about the associativity of addition and multiplication, and we have checked that they are equal. LHS part and RHS part both are equal. So based on that we have concluded that whole numbers are associative under addition and under multiplication. So what closely when you are observing this one, the 3 terms are there, okay, on LHS side as well as at RHS side. So without their, irrespective of their orders, it means even though we have changed the order, first we have solved A and B. Okay, whatever the operation is given, first we have solved AB, then we have solved with C, whatever the result we got at LHS side. But at RHS side, first we are solving B and C. Okay, then we are, whatever the result we are getting, that we are solving with A. So here we are changing the order. Even though we are changing the order, the ultimate result we have found that there is no effect. It means we are getting the same result even though we are changing the order. For one example also I have given for commutative property regarding the students and teacher. One example I have given. So that is similar with this only. So in commutative property only 2 terms you are having. In this associative property you are having 3 terms, where A, B, C, these are all whole numbers. As we are performing for whole numbers, we have to take whole numbers. So we found that associative property of multiplication and addition, whole numbers are satisfying that one. Okay, so you need to perform this multiplication and addition with associative property by taking your whole numbers. Inshallah in the next video we are going to check out for associativity of subtraction and division, and we are going to find that whether the whole numbers are associative or not under subtraction and under division. Okay, so hopefully you have understood the concept very clearly. If you are having any doubts, you can write in the comment section. Jazakallahu khair. Allah Hafiz.